again, and this time we're not going to be talking about Brazil. We're going to be talking about what made me leave to go to Brazil. In other words, what made me stop dating in the United States. I've touched, if you've watched my TikToks or some of my YouTube videos, you can kind of get a perspective of how, but I'm going to break it down today. So, and these are in order, I believe, from severity of why I stopped dating in the United States. The number one thing, and we're going to say this is actually a bunch, and I'm bringing it down. The number one thing that stopped me from dating in the United States was the texting games and the phone call games. The game. So we're not gonna act brand new. We know this is a thing.
Yeah. Honestly, I agree with him. I agree with him. I feel like in the state that society is in right now, we're in a society where, the dating game is tough, man. It's hard. But it's only like that in the US, bro. It's only like that in America, you know? And it's sad, man. It's sad because you have other countries that are much more traditional. You get what I'm saying? They don't play these games that America plays. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're a guy and you're looking for like a traditional relationship with a woman and you want a woman that is very traditional, you are going to have a very, very hard time finding that woman, especially in today's age. You get what I'm saying? If you want to find a woman that is like traditional, like to the core, you might have to leave the US, bro. You might have to go to another country. But you have so many females that are just so like they're far from traditional. You know what I'm saying? A lot of females are just on this feminist bullshit, you know what I'm saying? This, I don't need a man type of timing. I'm independent. I do what I want. Like, you get what I'm saying? You have so many females that's just on that type of timing. It's gonna be hard finding a woman that is just traditional and knows her role as a woman. And then on top of that, you got females that don't even believe in gender roles. You know what I'm saying? They think that gender role stuff is bullshit too. Gender roles has been a thing since the beginning of time. You get what I'm saying? And it's always been like that. And it's because of how gender roles has been is the reason why society has progressed the way that it has. You get what I'm saying?
You have to have some sort of game, and people get game confused with charisma. Those aren't the same thing. Okay, charisma is the sweet talking and the emotional aspect of her getting to like you with your words, with the. But when I say game, I'm talking about I get your phone number. Now let me wait 2 or 3 days to call you back. Like if you know alpha male strategy, he says he waits 10 days to call a woman back. Why the fuck would I want to do that?
Yeah, man. Like, I agree with that, bro. Like, I'm not playing games with these females, bro. I'm not doing that. I don't got time for that, bro. I don't got time for that. I'm not waiting 10 days just to text and call a woman back. I'm not doing that. It's a waste of time. I got more productive and better things to be doing with my time than to be worrying about something like that. Come on, man. If you are a woman and I get your number, there's a reason why I got your number. It's because I'm interested in you. You get what I'm saying? And a woman that I'm interested in, I'm not gonna want to be playing games with her and going back and forth. Oh, I'm gonna wait 5 hours to text her back, and this, I'm not doing that. Why do I have to do that? Why? Why do I have to wait 10 days just to talk to you? Why? To me, it's stupid and it's immature. I'm 22 years old, bro. We're not kids.
And I get it, but then that's another thing. They say, "Oh, you got to pretend like you have options. You have to show you have
That's
options. Don't blow
corny,
her up all
man.
the
That's
time.
so corny.
Text her in between
That's
five
corny,
minutes.
bro.
Uh,
I'm sorry, but that
no,
is
I've said
corny.
before, don't have a routine. All that shit. All this. You have to have this super strategy just to get to know somebody, or even if you just want to smash somebody. It's usually not just. It's like all these tactics. That's why there's so many YouTubers and dating coaches coming out that are just blowing up because nobody can truly figure this shit out, right? And
Yeah.
if you're somebody like me that's on their purpose, I'm trying to get my
And it's crazy. He makes a good point when he says that because you know YouTubers like Steph is Cold, Alpha Male Strategies, like he just said, you know, that try to teach you about game and how to talk to girls and stuff. I don't got time for that, bro. And the reason why YouTubers like Steph is Cold and Alpha Male Strategies, the reason why those YouTubers blow up so much, and the reason why pause, but the reason why they have so much clout and like the reason why so many young dudes look up to them is because a lot of the young dudes that watch their videos, they don't really know how to like, you know, maneuver when it comes to females and stuff. They don't know how to maneuver. You get what I'm saying? So they look up to guys like Steph is Cold and stuff like that. They look up to them like, oh wow, what he's telling you to do, I'm gonna really put that into action. When in reality, none of that stuff actually works, man. None of that stuff actually works, bro. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's just as simple as that. They tell you things like, oh, you don't gotta be good looking to smash a baddie and all of that. I'm gonna just be honest with you. You do. You have to be good looking, bro. You have to be good looking and you gotta have clout and you gotta have status. It's just that simple. If you're not good looking and if you're not successful, you don't got money and stuff like that, the type of females that you're gonna want to smash, they're not gonna want to smash you. I'm just telling you how it is. But that's the thing with Steph is Cole and them. They're not gonna tell you how it is. They're gonna give you these false narratives and make you believe that you can actually smash these girls when in reality you can't. Like as a dude, you really have to be honest with yourself. If you see a girl that is a 10 and you're a 5, do you really think you have a chance with that girl? Like let's just be honest. You have to be realistic with yourself. That's the problem with a lot of you dudes. You're not realistic with yourself, man. You get what I'm saying? The difference between females and men is that when it comes to sex, right? Females have more options. It's just as simple as that. Females have way more options than guys do. It's easier for a woman to accumulate more bodies than a man is than for it is for a guy. You get what I'm saying? Because a guy actually has to work and actually put in some effort to get in between a woman's legs. Like, you get what I'm saying? While a woman, she don't really gotta do too much. Like, you feel me? She could just spread her legs and the dude will be ready to, you know, take her to Pound Town anytime. You get what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, that's the difference between us and females. You get what I'm saying? If you're not the best looking dude, you know, I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you, man. If you're trying to be smashing those like Instagram models that you be seeing all the time, you're not smashing them unless you got money. That's the only time you will most likely have a chance with with those type of females is if you got money, if you rich. That's the only time those Instagram baddies will even look in your direction is if they know you got money. But if you didn't have money and you was just a regular average dude walking around, they ain't gonna pay you no mind. They not gonna pay you no mind. I'm telling you right now. They not gonna pay you no mind.
get the hell out of here. I don't have time for the game. Look, baby, either you want to fuck with me or you don't.
Exactly.
And
That's
that's how my world works. It's black and white.
I be on the same
There
type of
is no in
timing.
between.
You either gonna mess
Either
with
you
me or
want to
not.
fuck with
I'm
me
not playing these
or you
games with
don't.
you.
And that's what when you go to Brazil, and I'm gonna compare each number to when I went to Brazil. When I went to Brazil and I saw those Texan games disappear, and the you know either she wouldn't give you her number or she would give you her number. 90% of the time, if she gives you her number, it's going somewhere. In the United States, 90% of the time you give a chick your number, it's not going anywhere. And it makes you
Facts,
wonder
bro.
why
Facts.
did you give me your number? I mentioned in a TikTok video, a chick left a note on my car. Two chicks left a note on my car, and then I call or text, and then I can't even hook up a date with you or hook up a time to see you. Why the fuck did you leave a note on my car? I don't have time for that, y'all. That's like a bunch of fuckery. Nobody has time for the texting games, the communication games, and number two, flaking. Okay, uh, there is a high. I don't care unless if you are some sort of super rich man or some celebrity. There is a high flake rate in the United States. So we were teenagers. We knew this, right? Now, but I had time for that when I was a teenager. Like I didn't have a job or anything. I wasn't doing shit but going to school and going home. I knew when I went to the mall, I had to get 10 numbers. Or if I went to Six Flags, I had to get 10 numbers. Why? Because out of 10 numbers, only three of them motherfuckers gonna text back. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Only three of those are gonna text you back. And out of those three, two or maybe one or maybe two, you're gonna see again. It's just that. I don't care. Anybody tells you otherwise is full of shit unless if there's some sort of celebrity, but they're not living the regular lifestyle like this. So as an adult, I knew that going, okay, probably still the same thing. I still got to approach a lot of women. But then it was just coming back like, damn, the flake rate, it seemed like the flake rate has gotten worse. And I know some dumbass watching this video right now is going to be like, look in the mirror, look in the mirror. That's not the fucking problem. Because there's an abundance of men saying the same thing. And then you hear about these women wanting to just have validation. And social media and cell phones have created this where they have
Yep.
access to so many men, they'll flake on you in a minute.
Yeah.
And with dating apps, they're 90% of those women on dating apps are there for validation. Like they're
Exactly.
not there to actually meet.
Like those dating apps like Tinder and uh the black girl dating apps and stuff like that, bro. Like, bruh. I remember I was in high school and I used to be on Tinder, right? And I only linked up with one girl from Tinder. It was like some black girl, but like she wasn't really all that good looking. But the point I'm trying to make is that if you're a guy on Tinder, bro, it is going to be very, very hard for you to find. We're not even talking about love here, because you're definitely not finding that on Tinder. But even if you're just trying to smash a girl, it's gonna be hard trying to do that as well. You better off just calling it quits. Like, you feel me? So yeah, man, these dating apps they're bullshit, man. It's a waste of time.
I can tell you on one hand how many women I've met off a dating app, which is at the most three. I know for sure two, but at the most three.
I've only
This is
met
2
one.
years of being on a
I've only
dating
met
app.
one.
And the other is like just women that are matched, and then you'll get to, hey, okay, let's meet this day with the woo. I tried a lot of different strategies. I tried the sweet talking, then I tried just going straight to the point. Neither one of them works. Okay, and there a lot of these women are insecure. They have low self esteem, so they get on these dating apps just to reject dudes so they can feel like, man, I could get into that. But these women they just get on. Remember this. Remember this. When you get rejected, half or more than half of the time, it's just for her ego. It's not because she has a boyfriend like she told you. It's just for her ego. They're just rejecting you for validation for themselves because they're insecure. Uncertainty. So uncertainty is normal in every country, but in the United States, it's a lot more common to run into somebody that's uncertain than somebody that is in Brazil. In Brazil, like I said, it's black and white. It's a yes or no. I like you or I don't like you. I want to see you again. I want to fuck or I want to be with you. There's no in between. That's why when you go to these other countries, it seems like the women are moving fast, right? But that's because you're used to bullshitters. You're used to women in your own country that are bullshitting you, that are uncertain. So, what's another example of uncertainty? Here's two of them. There's a chick that I approached at the gym, and I've said this before. I approached her at the gym, and clearly she has some sort of interest because I caught her, looking or whatever. So I went up to her, introduced myself, and she's like, "How old are you?" Whenever they say that, y'all just walk off. So she said, "How old are you?" I told her 23. She said 32, and she's like, "Oh well, I have to think about it." Bitch, I'm not gonna let you think about it. I'm like, "Nah, I don't do thinking. Either you're gonna decide now or not. What? You think you got me on a leash or something? Like I'm gonna come back and double check? Hey, just see it if you want to talk to me now. Sorry, baby, you
Yeah.
got the wrong one."
Yo, that is so crazy because I am the same way. Like, I am really at a point right now in my life where I do not have time for the games. I really don't. I don't have time for the games, man. We either gonna make this work or not. It's not about I'm not waiting for you to think about nothing. You either gonna say yes or no. It's just as simple as that. Say yes or no. What is there to think about? You feel me? I'm not waiting for you to make a decision. Like, what? I got things to do. You feel me? I got business to take care of. You know what I'm saying? You either gonna mess with me or you're not. Your time, I would keep it real with you. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. I just want to smash. You feel me? Or like this and that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of dude I am. I keep it 100 with you. I'm not playing these mind games with you and all of that. It's either yes or no. Feel me? It's no think about it. Like, no. I'm not doing that. We're not even gonna go there. Feel me?
And you're not even like, and that's the thing. You're not even top notch enough to do that. Another version of uncertainty that United States women have is talking with you, and this goes into the validation. Talking with you for an hour straight. I mean, they might kiss you, hug you, y'all out somewhere hanging out, and let's say you're not even trying to take them home. You say, "Hey, let me get your number." Oh, I only do Snapchat. Guys, you're not kids. That's disrespectful. Leave them
Yo,
alone. How many
bro.
hands that chick get?
Yo, I know where he's coming from. I'm sorry for pausing the video so much, but bro, that is some real stuff right there, man. I remember one time I was talking to this girl, and I did the same. I approached her, talked to her, you know what I'm saying, and then eventually I tried to set up a time and day where we can link up and stuff like that, right? So I asked for her social medias, like, what social medias do you use? She told me she doesn't use Instagram, but she uses Snapchat, you know what I'm saying? But I got Snapchat on, and to be honest, I only use Snapchat, and I'm like, what? This is a grown woman. Like, we're not teenagers. You feel me? We're not teenagers. She's 21. I'm 22. Why do you only use Snapchat? But that's not the point. The point I'm trying to make is that, bro, like, we're not kids, man. Like, we're not teenagers.
Gave you her social media instead. Count on one hand how many of those women you actually met. It's probably max one. And for me, if she says, just give me your, I'm gonna give you just my social media, I just take that as rejection because that's rejection. It is rejection. That's not what you didn't get what you asked for. They rejected it, and they gave you a subpar product.
Yeah. Like, if the girl is really messing with you, like, if she really finds you attractive, she's not gonna give you her social media. She's gonna give you her number, bro. But then again, even when a girl gives you her number, that will not also guarantee that she is attracted to you. She Sometimes girls give you their number to satisfy their own ego. They do it to satisfy their own ego. You feel me? To make themselves feel better. Cause in the back of their mind, they'd be like, I'm gonna just give him this number, you know what I'm saying? So he could just get out my face. You feel me? Because she doesn't really find you attractive 9 times out of 10. You feel me? And she's not really paying you no mind. You feel me? So she's really just giving you the number so you can get the fuck out her face. That's really what she's doing it for. You feel me? And then some girls don't even give you their number at all. They just pay you no mind. They just be like, oh, I have a boyfriend. Meanwhile, most of the time they be lying when they say that. You know what I'm saying? Most girls will lie and be like, oh, I have a boyfriend. When in reality, they don't. They're just telling you that because they don't find you attractive and they want you to get the hell up out their face. You get what I'm saying? They want you to get up. They want you to get out their face because they don't find you attractive and you're pissing them off. So they want you to go and leave. You feel me? But they're not gonna tell you it like that. You feel me? Because they don't want to hurt your feelings. So instead, they're gonna find another way to put it that'll make you like go away. You know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of dudes are so dumb and naive, they don't really be seeing these things for what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's tough.
Okay, here, that's fine. And if she's really interested, I'm sorry, because I mean, there are some weird dudes out there, right? But if she's really interested in you, and she see that, you know, you decline taking her social media, she say, okay, well, here, just take my number. Then you might know you have somebody that may have dealt with a stalker in the past, but that's just a cop out for them to say they had a stalker. If she likes you, she's gonna take the chance and give you her number. And the thing is, I don't even need your number to stalk you. I can follow you out to the car and get your license plate. You can get stalked without the phone. Women been getting stalked for hundreds of years. So don't buy that bullshit. Number 4, a lack of femininity. So right now, we know we have women that are calling dudes bro. We got women that are wearing boy clothes.
Oh my
We got women
gosh,
that are
bro.
that want to go
Bro.
50-50 and want to.
Bro, I am so sorry that I keep pausing the video, man, but he is hitting every point that I mess with. Yo, bro, I hate it. I hate when females call me bro. I hate that shit, bro. I hate it with a passion, bro. I do not like it when a female talks to me like I'm their bro. I'm not your bro. Do not say you're like, bro. I've had girls say like, yo, my N word, like, oh, my N word, Mike. You know what I'm saying? First of all, don't talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't know. You feel me? Some of my guy friends don't even talk to me like that. So why do you think as a female it's okay for you to talk to me like that? I'm not your bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't call females my bros. But then again, I don't have female friends. You get what I'm saying? I'm cool with certain females, but they're not my friends. I don't hang out with them. You get what I'm saying? And if I was to hang out with females, I for sure wouldn't be calling them bro. Because they're females. I'm not calling them bro. I don't see them in that way. You get what I'm saying? And a female should not feel comfortable calling me bro. You feel me? Because I'm going to feel some type of way if a female does that. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I can't speak for all like cities and stuff like that. But I know in New York, if you're from New York, you know where I'm coming from. I repeat, if you're from New York, you definitely know where I'm coming from. Bro, females in New York, bro, are the most ghetto, ratchet, especially if you like from Harlem, Brooklyn, the Bronx. Like, bro, you got all type of girls that just talk like in this ghetto manner. You know what I'm saying? They say that my N word a lot. You know what I'm saying? The way they talk to dudes is just crazy. You get what I'm saying? And then these females wonder why they end up in toxic relationships, and then they wonder why they can't keep a man and this and that. It's because it's how you act, it's how you talk, it's how you carry yourself. No man wants to be with a girl that talks like a dude, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to be with no girl that talks like a dude and says the N word a lot and uses a lot of profanity. Like, I'm gonna just be honest with you, bro. None of that stuff is cute. None of that stuff is cute, man. And it's not attractive at all. And I don't want to be with a woman like that. I don't want to be with a woman that just feels the need to use profanity every time she talks. She's always cursing. She says the N word a lot. She smokes. She drinks. She uses drugs. You know what I'm saying? She dresses in very promiscuous ways. She's a promiscuous woman herself. You know what I'm saying? She sleeps around. You get what I'm saying? Like, females like that turn me off so much, bro. You get what I'm saying? And that is an example of a very masculine female. You feel me? A female that just feels so comfortable just talking to dudes in such a masculine way, like saying the N-word a lot, saying bro a lot. Like, come on, bro. Why is a female, why are you talking like that, bro? Why? You are a woman. So stay in a woman's place. Just like I am a man, I stay in a man's place.
We got women raising their voices at men like they're men, but they only doing that because we know we can't hit them because of an unfair fight. That's why you shouldn't hit women. But those are all masculine. They're not feminine. Let me just say it. They're not feminine traits, right? So when I went to Brazil, and when you see these women in other countries, you get the soft spoken, the sweetness, and either she's calling you by her name or she's calling you something sexy like baby or daddy. She's not gonna call you bro. Bitch, I'm not your bro. Don't call me that shit. That shit gets on my nerves. Every chick that has called me bro in the past 6 months, we don't talk anymore. I'm not your bro. You know, I don't have sex with my bros. Stop calling me bro. I'm not your bro.
Yeah.
Uh,
I feel the same way. I don't
just
like
get
that
rid of
shit,
that word in
man. I don't
general.
like that shit
Stop
at
calling me
all.
bro. But
Like,
you have they have the women in other countries. They have the femininity role. They want to be led. You know, they'll hold your hand. Y'all know what femininity is. If you could look at a movie from back in the day and how the women behave, it's nothing like today. You know what I mean? Women are starting to grow mustaches now. You know, there's this thing going on now where there's not even a gender that exists anymore. So you're not going to tell me femininity is scarce now. It has become scarce. Some of these women, they're challenging you like they're men, and then if you hit them, it's a problem. Well, look, we got to figure out. We're gonna have to act like a woman or a man. Which one we gonna do? Number five, insecure women. So almost all this ties to the insecure women. The texting games, the flaking, the uncertainty, they are not secure, right? So if you're a guy that's doing pretty well for himself, I'm 23 and I'm way ahead of people my age, and I know that. And I've experienced a lot to know a lot of this stuff. When women my age, especially my age, whenever I run into them, they're super insecure. Like they think, oh, I'm not ready for this guy. I don't think I'm better than nobody else, right? But when you start acting like you're not good enough for me, now I'm like, okay, well maybe I am too good for her. Like, what's the reason or why? You know, and that's the thing. Why can't? Here's what women need to understand. We just want to be sometimes, not sometimes, most of the time. We just want a woman to be cool with, like. And I'm not saying there's no sex involved. I'm saying, but like, just be cool. When I come approach you, if you accept and you want to talk to me, just relax, talk. You know, there doesn't need to be an issue. There doesn't need to be a motive, or do you approach everybody like this? You know, that we don't need that. But women are naturally insecure. That's why whenever you go on a date with them, if there's not enough other women looking at you, they feel like they're with the wrong man, and then they become to lose interest in you. As men, like I said before, I don't give a fuck who's looking at you. I like what I see. That's my type. Now, if other men are looking and they're okay, that makes me feel even better. But I don't need that. But the thing is, women need that. So don't ever tell a woman that you haven't had sex in years, or you don't ever get looked at by women, or there's nobody on your roster, and you don't have options, because then they're like, oh, this might be something wrong with this dude. He could be a goddamn 6 foot, six figures, six abs, uh, 7 figures actually. He could be the perfect man. But if you tell me you have no options, it's over with. Don't ever even tell them that. Number six, makeup. I like my clothes. Women in the United States, they don't like men's clothes. You know why? Because whenever they lean their head on you, it looks like they're still leaning on you. No, I'm not going for that. I like my clothes, and I want you to look similar to when that makeup comes off. In the United States, we don't want to fix the unhealthiness that's making your face look non-radiant or it's not glowing. We choose to just cover it up. But when I went to
yeah,
Brazil, there was a lack of women with makeup. Now, I'd say out of 10 women, at the most, two are wearing makeup. Even the ones I've seen in the United States, the Brazilians that are here, they don't wear makeup. Like, they just eat good. They take care of themselves. Learn how to take care of yourself. And you don't have to be, because you'll be, as a woman, you'll be more secure because you know when you wake up, you're good. So, yeah, I mean, everybody should enjoy natural beauty. I mean, if you like artificial women, go ahead. But everybody should enjoy natural beauty. Drink some water, do a face care routine, exercise, eat healthy, that's all gonna get your skin right. Sleep right. I mean, I know everybody's not gonna be perfect. My skin isn't perfect, but bitch, my skin should look better than yours. Uh, Number seven, a lack of traditional values. This means that if Austin wants to be a provider, hey, you don't have to agree with that. You won't be my woman, but yeah, I'm not splitting 50-50 with you. Traditional values, oh, the man gets served first. I don't. I think I've experienced one time where somebody told me I can come up and get my own plate. And I'm like, even if my homeboy came over my house and I cooked, I'd make him a plate. That's just common courtesy. So you have so much pride as a woman that you won't even make me a plate. Bitch, fuck you. So, the traditional value, those are like just a small sample of traditional values. But like
yeah,
I
man.
was
I'm not
raised,
even gonna lie, bro. If you my woman and you making dinner and you don't bring me a plate, and you tell me I gotta get the plate myself, bro, I'm going to spaz on you if you do that, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm the man, bro. Bring me my food. You feel me? If I'm paying for everything and I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing as a man, the least you can do is serve me food. That is the least you can do, bro. You feel me? Y'all females be killing me because y'all be acting like men be asking y'all for too much. When really, that's all we ask for y'all, man. All men want, bro. This is why I hate when females be like, oh, men are so complicated. No, we're not. We're actually very simple creatures. We only want few things. There's only really two things we really want from y'all. Some good food and some good sex. And that's pretty much it. That's all we really want. And that's all we really ask for. We don't ask for that much, man. And we ask that you take care of the house. You feel me? You take care of the kids. You know what I'm saying? And you do what you're supposed to do as the woman, as the mother. You feel me? As the wife, if y'all married. You get what I'm saying? That's all we ask, bro. We don't ask for too much. You feel me? So it's like, how you gonna call us complicated if that's all we ask for? That's not being complicated. That's actually very simple. You cook us good food, you pleasure us when it comes to sex, and you take care of the kids. I mean, of course, I'm gonna be taking part in that as well as the father, but you know, most of the time the kids are gonna be spending time with the mommy. You know what I'm saying? So while the father is out getting work done, providing for the family. You know what I'm saying? It's been like that since the beginning of time, bro. This is not new stuff. That's why it's called traditional, because it's been going on since the beginning of time. You feel me? So
To never eat my food until the woman is served. If we're out to eat somewhere, so but that's all going away in the United States. And if you were raised like me, and you have some sort of old school raising traditional values, your best bet is going to be to get out of here because you might find it. You might be 45 years old. If you're 20 right now, you'll be 45 years old when you find it. But I mean, hey, if you enjoy wasting life, stay here. And last, number 8, bad hygiene. I have expressed this a lot. Now, when I say bad hygiene, I'm not talking about dirty teeth. That is a thing too, but I'm not talking about dirty teeth. I'm not talking about hair that stinks. I'm not talking about dirty clothes. I'm not talking about musty. I'm talking about the pH balance. You could go to Granger.com to find what you need to get out. Now, the fact that when I say stuff about this pH balance, there's people out there that try to excuse. They try to come up with an excuse for why a woman might hurt people. Look, I don't give a fuck why your pH is off. All I know is if I had a vagina and I smell like a can of tuna, and when I walk in the room I got spray air freshener on myself, I'm gonna go to the doctor.
yeah, you gotta go to the doctor because if you find yourself doing that, it's something about you we don't know about.
Probiotics. Do something, man, because and this is mainly a problem with the younger women. All women have this problem, but all ages, I mean, have this problem. But it's mainly the women under like 27, and it's non-negotiable. Why do you smell like fish? In the United States, if you're a man, you're accustomed to if you're about to get sexual, woman, you put your fingers. When she looks away, you're like, okay, let me check. It's a damn shame we gotta do that. But
Yo, that's crazy because I dead be doing that when I'm, you know what I'm saying, when I'm messing with a joint and you know, and I'm fingering her and stuff. Like when she's not paying attention, like I'll dead smell my fingers just to like, you feel me? Like I ain't, that's what I do. You feel me? Like, cause you gotta double check. You feel me? You gotta make sure that that kitty cat is smelling right, man. You gotta make sure. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be out here lacking. You gotta make sure you gotta make sure it's smelling right, bro. You feel me? So when she's not paying attention, I'll smell it just to see. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, if it stinks, then that's tough. You feel me? I ain't gonna want to smash after that. It's gonna turn me off. You feel me? Now I've only had a situation like that with one girl. You feel me? I've only had a situation like that with one girl. You feel me? And bruh, her shit was boofing. You get what I'm saying? I had like it was so bad that I literally had to come up with an excuse to leave. You feel me? Like I had to tell her that I had to go do something. Like you feel me? And I couldn't like you feel me? And she was like all of like you was like she was saying stuff like, well, you was just ready to like do it. Now all of a sudden you don't want to do it. Like you feel me? She got dumb tight, dumb mad. You feel me? And the whole time I'm just like, yo, bro, you're not smelling yourself right now. Like, are you not smelling yourself? Like, are you not putting two and two together? Like, are you serious right now? You stink. You stink. You feel me? It's just that simple. You stink. And I'm not messing with no girl that stinks, bro. I'm not doing that, bro. You're dirty. You're dirty. You need to wash your ass. It's just that simple. You need to wash yourself. You feel me? You might fuck around and give me something that I don't know about. And I ain't listen, I ain't trying to get no STDs now. You got me fucked up.
I mean, it's normalized. And I can say when I went outside the country and I went to Brazil, I have yet to run into one woman in Brazil that has been fishy. At the most, it was like a musky, like a sweat. But that's natural. But there's nothing natural about your body smelling like a fucking sardine. And I mean, and we can try that bullshit. It's supposed to have some sort of smell.
Oh
But
no.
the first time I ran that, I washed my hands.
The way he's talking about Brazil right now, man, he making me want to travel to Brazil one of these days. You feel me? Like, once I get the money to travel like that, I might definitely, travel to Brazil just to see how it is out there. You feel me?
Like 7 times with the scorching hot water and dipped my hands in hot bleach, and it was still in my hand for 3 days. Ladies, is that really the impression you want to leave on men? We can try to bullshit of they didn't grow up with a mother. You know your vagina stinks. Cut the bullshit out. But yeah, those are 8 reasons that had just kind of confused me. And I thought something was wrong with me. Like, okay, am I doing something wrong? Is there a reason why women are playing this texting game? But
Will say that, most men are just not really equipped financially and don't really have the availability and opportunity to like travel to other countries, and search for those type of females. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? Most men are just not really equipped or able to do that. So, unfortunately, most men have to deal with, just being in the United States and just dealing with the woman in the US. It is what it is, unfortunately. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you're a very successful guy and you make a lot of money and you're rich and you living good and you got the money like that to be traveling to other countries and living in other countries and stuff like that, then do it. Go for it. You know what I'm saying? Go for it. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie. If I was on that type of timing right now, I'd probably do the same thing. I ain't gonna lie. Because the way America is looking right now, America's going crazy. You feel me? And don't get me wrong. I love America. I do. I love America. You feel me? America is the shit. You feel me? But the way it's looking now, it's like, especially with this whole the dating game with the modern females and feminists and all of that, it's because of these type of things, the gender ideology stuff and all, like, bro, all these things are just, they just make you not want to be in America no more. I'm gonna just be honest with you. It just makes you not want to live in America no more. And it really just makes you like want to move to another country and just live the rest of your life in another country. You feel me? At least that's how I be feeling sometimes. I ain't even gonna lie. But yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. I know this video is probably gonna be dumb long. You feel me? But I hope y'all tune in and watch the whole video. You feel me? Because this dude, he's speaking some real stuff, man. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I hope y'all took some important lessons from this video as well. Because, everything that he said was right. You feel me? Whether you want to agree or not, everything he said was factual. And I'll see y'all later.